We're headed to Mill Springs Battlefield National Monument right now after having spent the night at Haney Appledale Farm. That's the Harvest Host site where we were. I'm going to link that video below. Now, hopefully the Visitor Center and Museum here in Nancy, Kentucky will be open at the battlefield. If not, we are going to walk around and see what we can find out about the battle. We have our mass. We're ready to go. Come on. And as I feared, the Mill Springs Visitor Center is closed right now, temporarily. Let's see what the admission price would be. If it was open, it would be adults $5, children $2, and for a family that's 12. Also, college students, military, and seniors are $2, but they also have group rates. And they are closed Monday and Tuesday. And if they were open, masks must be worn. And that's by order of the governor. They also have a driving tour. If it rains more, we may not do this because I don't walk too well on mud and wet pavement because of my disability. And it tells you all about the battle and sights to see on the driving tour. This site is a National Historic Landmark. The old cemetery is up on the hill. And we're going to walk around just a little bit. This is, let's see, here's a Civil War plaque interpretive marker right here. It simply says, in November 1861, the Confederate Army, commanded by General Felix Zollicoffer, arrived here in Mill Springs, Kentucky, on the south side of the Cumberland River. And then a month later, he had moved 6,000 men to the north of the Cumberland and constructed a line of fortifications a mile long. Union General Don Carlos Buell, commander of the Army of the Ohio, ordered General George Thomas to find Zollicoffer's army and destroy it. Kentucky was neutral during the Civil War, so both armies kind of tramped all over it. This marker right outside the Visitor Center says, in late 1861, Confederates sought to prevent Union forces from occupying strategic points in Kentucky and Tennessee, to maintain rail shipments of vital Confederate supplies from Virginia south and west, to set up bases for future offensives through Kentucky and Ohio, to divide the eastern and western Union states. With those aims, the Confederate defense line was formed from the Big Sandy Valley in the east Kentucky through the Cumberland Gap, Mill Springs to the Cumberland River, Bowling Green on the L&N Railway to Columbus, Kentucky on the Mississippi River. I'm sorry. Unfortunately for General Zollicoffer, this did not end well. Not only was General Zollicoffer killed during the battle, but Union troops were able to tramp right through here and go on deeper into East Tennessee and so forth. The estimated casualties were a total of 814 people. 262 are estimated to be Union and 552 to be estimated to be Confederate. This is a working national cemetery, and it's open to all members of the armed forces who have met a minimum active duty service requirement and were discharged under conditions other than dishonorable. Now, sometimes a veteran's spouse, widow, widower, or minor dependent children, or unmarried adult children with disabilities may also be eligible for burial here. This is an interesting stop, especially if you're up here. Look at the Harvest Host site, the Haney Apples down the street. And always, it's hashtag be Bodacious. Don't let life get in the way of living. Check out these videos that are popping up on the screen right now, and I will see you on the next video. Bye, y'all.